Some people have waited more than 2 years to receive a diagnosis for autism, and some parents struggle when their child is going through the diagnostic process.
So there was lots of processes put in place in school which the teachers didn't follow, which made Joseph's behaviour get worse. He then got permanently excluded from school. This is all that while he was going through the process of a diagnosis. And he was sent to a pupil referral unit, which he was like it's like putting a mouse into a lion's den it was. So I said no, not going there again. So went back to the doctors. We then got a referral back to the Meadow Centre. They looked in depth at Joseph and it turns out that he has Asperger's. And when we've backtracked from when he was a baby, there's lots of traits which that the Senkos from primary school and secondary school didn't pick up on. I know it's hard when you've got a lot of children and you may come across as, oh, that child's naughty, where that child's not actually naughty. There's a reason why they're behaving like that. So I think there could be more help within schools.
There are traits which are visible from a young age, and this can help diagnose autism earlier.
Well, in terms of the areas that we would look at to look at whether autism could be a possibility, we would look at what we call the 4 areas of difference. So we would talk about their communication skills socially, their interaction skills socially, the way they process information, and their sensory profile. A lot of our children are waiting a long time due to the fact that the demand is far outstripping the number of paediatricians that we have and the ability to diagnose quickly.
Diagnosing autism can be a lengthy process. However, diagnosing females can be more difficult. Lucy was diagnosed with autism in her adulthood, so she understands why females can be harder to diagnose.
Some of the differences between male and female.
Autism really was something people viewed as a little boy sitting in a corner, not being able to talk, perhaps rocking, really challenging behaviour, and a lot of females, they don't present in that sort of way. So a lot of the things that people would be looking for in an autistic person weren't visible in females. It's an area I think people are starting to recognise needs to be looked further into, and there's some research being done to develop a different diagnostic procedure, sort of a different sort of checklist that will pick up or be more likely to pick up girls and women that have autism.
There have been problems with the diagnosis process, however more research is being conducted to help solve these issues.